Hi, welcome to BizRoanoke, and today we'll be talking about workforce development in the area. And with us we have Andrew Smith. Andrew is with the Virginia Workforce Development Center. Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Lisa.
And thank you for being with us today.
Oh, thank you for having us on today.
Sure, and I understand not only are you in Roanoke, but you're a new transplant to Roanoke, coming from California, is that correct?
That is correct, from the beach to the mountains.
From the beach to the mountains. Well, we're glad you're here today.
Well, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about the Virginia Workforce Center, the role of the center in Roanoke.
Okay, well, in Roanoke, we're also partnered with the VEC, and we oversee the WIOA funds through the local Workforce Investment Board. Right. So what we do, there's an array of services that we offer to the clients. We can serve anybody from in-school youth, out-of-school youth, to any adult range. We also service the dislocated worker population. Great. Then we also have business services as well. So we'll have, one of my staff will be out in the community connecting with businesses, telling about our services. A lot of great services that we offer that businesses don't know about, so we can keep employees employed. We can get them training through the use of ITA funds. We send them back to school for certifications. We can do on-the-job training, so we're training staff, and we're doing a wage reimbursement to reimburse those wages. Right. We also do some work experiences, so we're paying 100% of the wages for these clients to receive that work experience. Fantastic. So a lot of great programs. Yeah. Can you talk to us about some of the successes that you all have had? Okay, successes would be getting people employed in Roanoke, keeping people here in Roanoke, at the same time working with businesses, helping businesses grow in Roanoke. Right. Good, good. And how do you feel like what your services contribute to economic development? And you've touched on that somewhat, but I think, again, with the growth, but also there's a lot of tools that we use so we can see what kind of population is coming in. We're seeing what careers they're interested in. We're seeing their backgrounds. All those type of demographics. We're seeing what the business needs are, most importantly. So we kind of work with the Workforce Investment Board on that and the target areas as far as, what are the hot markets out there. Healthcare is always a big one. Right, right. Advanced manufacturing are other ones that we see a lot of growth in. Yeah, talk about the sectors, and this is a little bit off script, but talk to us about the sectors that you all target. Really, I like to say open up the yellow pages because we work with everybody, but we're seeing, CNAs a lot right now are coming into us, so we're trying to work with different healthcare providers in the community, line us on the job training, or just direct hires with them. Okay. Again, that's a really growing field in the next 5 to 6 years. Yes, it is. It certainly is. And Andrew, if someone wants to learn more about workforce development in the area, how do they do so? The best way is to contact us by phone, and our phone number is 540-904-0035. All right, and listen, thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. We are with Jake Gilmer. Jake is the director of the Western Virginia Workforce Development Board. Hi, Jake.
Hi, Lisa.
Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. We're talking about workforce development, of course, and we'd like to know the mission of the Western Virginia Workforce Development Board.
Sure. Well, the mission of the board is really to organize a regional workforce system that meets the needs of our key employers and then also connects job seekers with in-demand occupations. Okay. And tell us a little more about what the Workforce Development Board does. Sure. Well, I'll break down that kind of mission statement a little bit into the three kind of main parts. One of our primary roles is coordinating the different parts of the regional workforce system, and so that's local providers, and then educators that are involved as well, and then other nonprofit and public organizations that connect with the system. So an example is the community colleges in the area. We coordinate with them on new programs that they will provide. We coordinate with the state programs like the Virginia Employment Commission, the Department of Aging and Rehabilitative Services. Those are just two key ones that we coordinate in workforce centers, and we help really try to provide a more seamless system of, for all the way from if someone's unemployed to looking for job training to connecting them with education and then also ultimately a job. Right. Now, here's a question for you. Do you work with just adults or do you work with? Well, we work with almost any working age. So the funds that we have can support young people in high school to start them planning for a career.
And what age is it?
Usually it's 14.
14,
and
okay.
we can help them with summer employment programs and summer
Fantastic.
training programs at that early age, and then all the way up to really as long as someone wants to work. We have a program that can match them with all sorts of education, training, and supportive services, such as that they needed to help getting to work, like a transit pass or anything like that.
Right. So you do offer special programs to everyone, basically. You want to talk about some of those programs?
Sure. So from the board's perspective, we're here to coordinate the system. And so, some of the things that we, I guess, do uniquely is we provide really a snapshot and indicators, like measures of how well we're doing. And so we help track the system in our area, the different parts of our workforce system, to see how they're doing. But a key also initiative on that is we try to really support and engage with businesses and employers to make sure we understand their needs going forward, because we see that as the driver of our system, to make sure that we understand their workforce needs, and then are aligning our training funds with the needs of employers.
Right. So all types of businesses, all sectors.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. And we have limited funds, but we try to focus on the key sectors that we have large employers in.
Right.
But absolutely, if any small employer comes to us, we're going to try to help them as well.
Very good. Good information. Thank you.
Yes.
If individuals want to learn more about what you all are doing or how to be in contact with you, how can they do that?
The best place is our website, and that is westernvaworkforce.com.
And Jake, thank you so much for being with us today, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome back. We are at Virginia Western Community College, and we are with Dan Horine. Dan heads up the Mechatronics program here. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Lisa.
It's a pleasure to see you, as always.
Same to you.
Thank you. So tell us about your role here at Virginia Western. It's very exciting.
So my role is the program head of Mechatronics Systems Engineering Technology. I work with local business and industry to make sure we meet their needs with the Mechatronics program.
Okay. And tell us about Mechatronics. What is that exactly?
So Mechatronics is the synergistic integration of mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, and computer and information system technology.
Okay. And how is the curriculum contributing to workforce development in the area?
So all the programs at Virginia Western are required to have a curriculum committee, so the associate degrees and the career study certificates. So we meet a minimum of annually to ask our industry partners to guide and direct what we teach.
So you hear from your client, and that's what you do.
Correct. We've had, for the Mechatronics program specifically, we've had a manufacturing summit. We'll have our third summit this April.
Okay.
And so that's when we bring between 50 and 100 manufacturers in our region together.
Nice.
And we ask them 3 simple questions. Where are you? Where do you want to be? And how can we help you get there?
And have you come up with any new programs as a result of that?
We have. We currently have a National Science Foundation grant to start a biotechnology program. We have a National Science Foundation grant in mechatronics, so we have a fab lab where we're engaging students in their learning process. We also have a new specialization for construction in their engineering transfer program. And by working with Gala Industries, Mike Dudding has asked us to start a machining program, so we're going to start that through Workforce.
So you've talked a little bit about how you work with directly with our local businesses, right? So, and today we're in your fab lab. Can we talk about that just a little bit? Can you touch on that?
Sure. So students need to be engaged in their learning process, and so we are part of an international Fab Lab network where students can come in and make and build and tinker with the things that they're learning. They're actually able to apply the statics, the strength of materials, the CAD classes, and the CAM classes and make it all work together.
So in the Fab Lab, they're going to find something that they are interested in, and then at that point they can move forward with a degree program.
That's correct.
Great. And if anyone wants to learn more about the program and what you're doing here, how can they do that?
So there's 3 ways. We have enrollment specialists, Rebecca Kramer and Allison Dooley.
Right.
But I think the easiest way would be our enrollment office. We have enrollment specialists, and so their email address is the enrollmentcenter@virginiawestern.edu, and then of course our website, virginiawestern.edu.
All right, and we appreciate you being with us today. Thank you so much. This is all fabulous information, and we will be right back.
Thank you.
So these are architectural tiles that have been made here in the Fab Lab at Virginia Western Community College, and I wanted our viewers to see these today. If you have any questions about the show today, please give me a call. My name is Lisa Soltis. My telephone number is 540-853-1694, or you may reach me at lisa.soltis@roanokeva.gov. Thank you.